So hi, Sam Mack. We're going to talk about 360 reviews on diversity and biases today. So when we have a bias, when we have a blind spot, guess what? Everyone knows it but us. So how do we find out that we have that blind spot or that bias? There's so many times that we need some external feedback to find out what our organization is doing, what we are doing personally, how we are performing as a leader, and that we are so used to our own patterns that we don't understand why we do them. I remember a friend and a coach once saying to me, "You use the word fear a lot." And I said, "What? Really? I had no idea I used that word a lot." But when the following week, I was just noticing how many times I talked about fear and protection. I was like, oh, she's actually right. So getting the feedback from our peers is a huge benefit on and actively seeking it. Don't just sit there and say, I'm going to wait till my boss tells me to do it. I'm going to wait till the teacher tells me to do it. Actively seek that feedback. What are some of the behaviors you notice in me? What are some of the adjectives you would use to describe me? Record yourself and listen to how we speak. Find out where your blind spots are. Find out what your key words are. What is the type of language you use? Because people are going to be attracted to your organization and to your culture by your vibe. So make sure that the vibe is what you want it to be. Okay. Also, you want to get reviews from people that are below you. So sometimes I get feedback from my children. Sometimes I get feedback from my team members. Just, hey, how am I doing? How am I doing as a leader? If there was something better you wanted to see from me, what would that be? And of course, we normally get feedback from those above us. We get feedback from our boss, or we might get feedback from how much commission we make or how we're performing. But get all that kind of feedback, but get it also on our behaviors, our patterns, our word usage, and our biases, because there's so many times that, we don't want to see ourselves as bad people. And it's not that what we're doing is bad, but there are things that we can do that we can tweak, and having that feedback from other people, actively seek it. Because the only way to make your school more diverse and inclusive, the only way to make your organization more diverse and inclusive is actually making yourself more diverse and inclusive.